There's been a bicycle rider hit.
I didn't see it coming. One minute I was riding my bike, the next I was on the pavement, unable to move my legs.
I mean, his spine was torn in two, it was dislocated, ligaments ruptured, bone everywhere.
Charlotte athlete and father of two who was hit while riding his bike and paralyzed.
Now what happened next is nothing short of a miracle, folks.
Harry Smith has an amazing story of fight and forgiveness.
A small 1% to 2% chance that he might be able to walk on his own. Immediately they all said, you don't know Dean, if there's a chance, he will find a way.
It doesn't take a literal truck to knock you flat. Every organization I work with has been hit by burnout, turnover, missed targets, economic uncertainty. You don't always get a warning, but you always get a choice.
Right, so 2% chance was enough for you to...
That's all I needed to hear.
That's all you needed to hear.
Yep.
I said, I'll tell you what, when I get up and walk out of here, you and I are gonna run a half marathon together. He said, Dean, if you can get up after what you've been through and you can run a half marathon, the least I can do is share that experience with you.
The surgeon who operated on me, Matt, he didn't stop at a successful procedure. He agreed. We're gonna run a half marathon together. Getting ready to walk the Big South 5K, man. On the road back, got a long way to go, but that's what leadership looks like. Surgeons don't cross the line into their patients' lives. It's how they deal with the magnitude of what they do every day. But Matt, he took a risk.
I needed to start training. As soon as I saw him walking my off, I started training the next day. So
You did.
I'm ready to do 13, I think.
I didn't know who hit me, but when I forgave him, I didn't expect him to become an important person in my life.
They really allowed me to forgive myself and move past it. And him bringing me into this, I mean, just the fact that I'm sitting here has helped me get past it.
That man, Will, made a mistake. He could have run, but instead he showed up. Not with perfection, but with courage. Imagine what your team could do if they led from that place. There was a moment halfway through that half marathon where I thought about walking off the course. I was tired. I was in pain. And then I heard a voice, Matt's voice, saying, "You got this, Dean."
It's changed me for the better. It's made me more humble. It's made me more grateful. That's what this is all about. This is all about inspiring others.
If I need to come in and raise some hell and get people, all fired up, literally get them out of their chairs. Even the subdued people are going to be a little bit on the edge of their chair because, what I'm going to tell them, I hopefully is going to get them pretty excited. My talk is going to take you to a point where you're going to laugh, cry and smile all at the same time, or to be shocked.
You're carrying the weight. You're trying to fix the culture, hit the numbers, keep morale up. But some days, it feels like you're pushing a car uphill all by yourself. Here's what I've learned. You don't need to have all the answers, but you do need to go first. Lead with belief, especially when it looks impossible.
Killing a keynote speech is like crushing a big deal that you're working on, and they're all different, and they're all complicated, and you have to do your homework, and you have to execute it, all the different parts of the talk. The man that saved me, saved my life, he saved my way of life, he saved my family's life. It changes the life of the folks that they work with, it changes the life of the people that are closest to them at home, and it changes them. If I can help them some way, either be a better person, be nicer to their wife or to their kids, be a better performer at work, or all of those things, then wow, man, I've moved the needle for a few folks in the audience, and my day has been made.
Sometimes what keeps us going isn't discipline, it's someone who believes in us. If you're ready to quit, don't. Pain is only temporary. Let this be the moment you decide to keep going.
I get energy. Like when I get up there, I feel the energy of the room and I feel the love. And my purpose is to get those people out of their chairs, is to get that guy to finish his ride, to get that sales team to go blow their goal out of the water. And it was at that point I knew why I survived.
My story isn't about paralysis or even forgiveness. It's about what happens when people show up for each other, when teammates become lifelines, when belief becomes strategy. Because speed bumps will come. Sometimes you'll hit a wall. But the teams that finish strong are the ones who run together.
I've been asked so many times, Dean, what would you change about this experience? And to be honest with you, I wouldn't change a thing. If you've got enough belief, the odds don't matter.
Shutterfly loves helping people tell their inspiring stories. This is certainly one of them. They want to give you $20,000 towards your fundraising goal.